My nickname in high school was God Boy. Yeah, I can tell that some of you knew that kid in high school. To those of you who knew God Boy in high school, I deeply apologize. Some of you were that kid in high school. So, hey.
I said you were going to be on the show, and somebody said, well, you can't be a gay Christian. And I said, well, he's gay and he's a Christian. What is he, a pickled herring? But let's start with that. Can you be a gay Christian?
Absolutely. But you know, one of the things I think you and I have both experienced on this topic is that there's a real lack of nuance often. And so people like to take extreme positions, and then if you don't agree with them all the way down the line, then you're a terrible person.
You make a distinction that says it's not a choice, it's a product of trauma or neglect. And you say this is not true in your life.
No. I had a wonderful, nurturing, two-parent Christian home that I grew up in.
Did any of your friends, the Christian friends, try to convert you back?
Well, yeah, all my friends said to me, you know, well, don't be gay. You know, just
Don't be gay.
Don't be gay. There's an episode of South Park where Stan tries to turn his dog straight, and he says, don't be gay, don't be gay. That's kind of what it felt like.
Yeah.
And there were all kinds of things. I had a friend, very, very well-meaning, who brought me a stack of Playboys and said, you know, if you take some time and look through these, and this is going to bring out your natural instincts. Well, you know, my natural instincts were being attracted to guys and looking at all the
They should have brought you Playgirl. That's where all the guys are.
I love this guy. Wes and I have known each other for a long time. We are genuinely friends. Even though we disagree, I have so much respect for you. And I think your questions were really good ones, especially the one where you said you agreed with me. So we end up arguing back and forth, not listening to one another, but talking at each other. And what we have to do as Christians is the opposite. We have to be quiet, as hard as that is, and say, I know what I want to say, but I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to genuinely listen to you because I really want to understand where you're coming from. Not just what you believe, but why you believe it and why it's so important to you and what you've been through in your life that brought you to that point. Because I guarantee you, if you are really interested in listening to me and trying to understand me and you make me feel understood, it's going to be a lot easier for me to then listen to you and try to understand where you're coming from. This is human nature.
And let me just say, for those who are saying, do I have to pick a side tonight? I spent pretty much the entirety of my undergrad years trying to figure out if I was side A or side B and what I believed about all this and going back and forth. And I'm gay, so it took me a long time, you know.
Same here.
Yeah. Ron and I have a tendency to be mirror images of each other, so if one of us ever changed his position, the other would probably have to change too. So I don't know what that says. But
we could keep doing these presentations.
You'd have to do the jokes. So.